It's that time again. It's time to cover the internet's favorite stock, Palantir. Also, big position of mine. And just to make this video more valuable for you guys, I've done extra research into the size of Palantir's sales force and the components of it. Remember last video I talked about the quarterly earnings results, the surprise profitability. There's nothing new in terms of numbers. However, I think it's warranted to present some additional research into what's going on with the company. Are they hiring more salespeople? And the short answer to that is yes, yes indeed. I used some software to take a look at the profiles in LinkedIn, and I could see that people were joining 3 months ago, 7 months ago, like recently joined people into the sales force. And let's just take a look at an article and draw some conclusions back into what's going on here with Palantir, with the stock. It has rallied a lot. It's been one of the best performers this year in terms of stock performance, and indeed it's been reflected with the business, with the numbers coming out in the quarterly earnings. But just taking a look at the coverage of Palantir right now in terms of the news cycle, of course there's a lot of focus on AI. Of course the bulls talk about profitability. Remember I talked about that in the last video, and the bears talk about the lack of growth. Remember that was also the criticism of mine, talking about only 20% year-over-year growth in guidance, and that I was hoping for 40% when the company was this young. It's still very young. Let's talk about size of sales force. Let's not drag it out anymore. It's 169 results when scraping the data together and looking how many are listing Palantir as current company on LinkedIn with the sales function. I've counted them, I have taken a look, and I see different regions in America. But let's continue to look into the article talking about the new AI platform and how they're leveraging the channel sales structure, I think was the bottom of this article. Yes indeed. And when looking into the different roles, we see that they have the channel sales. I've looked at this before, and when I did that, it was just named accounts, enterprise accounts executives. This means focusing on the larger deals and of course the ones selling to government. But one of the things I noticed is that a lot of people are listing commercial in the description. So does this mean that maybe they're focusing a bit more on the middle segment as well? I don't think so. In my opinion, I think that they only mean that this is non-government sales. I think that this is not mid-segment yet. And of course, SMB was nowhere to be seen. There's still large growth opportunities in this sector once they've modularized. But how soon can we wait as investors for more SMB offering, for tapping into this market? Well, it depends on engineers, of course. It depends on the offerings, how quickly they can develop it, how quickly they can get it to market and have a successful, strong product with demand from the market. But remember, 169 results now. Let's revisit this in the future. See, is the sales force growing? Is the sales force becoming smaller? Do we see new people joining? What's going on? It can be a good indicator for the company, and given new people joining and given these people with 7 months, they just completed new hire, they learned everything about the product, they're ready to sell, they're ready to scale, they're hungry, they're excited, they're new in the role. I think we're gonna see continued growth from Palantir based on the composition of the employee workforce. But that's just my opinion on it. What do you think? Let me know in the comments below. And as always, hope you make a ton of money, whatever investments you decide to make. Take care now. Bye bye.